Hello, my name is Oleg Razvodowski and I'm going to tell you how to unite all the businesses into one social network. Let us imagine, what is social network valuable for?
Every one of us has his own circle of friends. We don't need any social network for friends, because we contact with them immediately. We need the social network to see the contacts between the others, in other words, to make the contacts visible.
And if we'll refer it to all the people, we could understand that social network transforms the scope of people into the scope of contacts.
But besides the human contacts, exist also the business contacts, which could be built in the similar way. Let's imagine a developer owns a building company. The building company is served by a design office and also builds some hospital. This hospital and the developer both are served by the same PR company, and they all like to make parties in the same restaurant. So we can see that all the businesses are connected between each other. That means that we need to build a platform where the scope of businesses would be transformed into the scope of business contacts.
The idea of business social network has a lot of advantages.
The first one is transparency. Usually, the companies place a lot of information about itself in the internet. Most of it you could see on the corporate website. But the corporate website is isolated from others, the same as the others' corporate websites. Also, the corporate entries in social network are interconnected. Basically, you can move by these connections from one entry to the next. Thereby, social network provides the transparency of business interaction.
Trust is the second advantage of social network. Let's imagine there is a company that trusts two other companies. Once it becomes interested in another company. If it will see that others trust this company, it would probably trust too. And vice versa. If it becomes interested in a company nobody trusts, it would probably not like to deal with it. Thereby, trust becomes public. The next advantage is analysis and network opportunities. All the social network is a huge database where every entry is a scope of properties.
And
By
finally,
counting
the
these
important
properties,
advantage
you
is
can
the
get the
community
results
opportunity of
all
the
the
social
researchers just
network.
dream about. All the network members could make communities by a number of criteria. Each of them could have its own membership system. And also decision-making system. For those decisions, then don't need the immediate presence of business owners. Thereby, the social network creates the new communication environment. So, the business social network creates new opportunities. It makes the business interaction transparent, makes the trust public, creates opportunities for research and analysis, and finally creates a new communication environment for business. You can find some risk of such network. The first problem could be the privacy. When all the contacts are visible, it could image the risks for business security that is very important in competitive environment. Some entrepreneurs would like to hide the part of their contacts. But don't forget that social network is just a reflection of the real contacts. Thereby, what contacts to show decides the business owner. The next problem is building the social network for B2C business. Business social network suits well for B2B and B2E businesses, but how it could be good for B2C businesses? The solution is possible only if we combine these two types of network, individual and business. In that way, companies and customers could be connected by a certain type of connection. What about the benefits from the project? You know, most of them are immaterial. First, it is the transparency of business interaction through the contact visibility. Then, the globalization of business through the making connections easier. And finally, the commercial profit through the making trust public. The financial support of this social network could be similar to the other social networks. There are commercial researches, paid registration, and contact advertising. Thank you for your attention. I'll be waiting for your feedback.